Oh boy. Man, guys, sorry, this is the bathroom bandit, man. And I was just taking a nap, man, because I don't have to play next week. I won the division. I got a first week bye. Okay? Simple as that. Question for you. Anybody want to know? Anybody want to know? Does anybody want to know what WoW looks like? Boom! That's what WoW looks like. WoW looks like this. Wow. Anyways, man, I tell you what. Somebody said that the Bathroom Bandits was going to not win the division. I think that might have been White Chocolate Boys or Enfuego or somebody. You were wrong, fellas. Bandits won the division. Um, we're going to start off with the first matchup, which was the Bandits, who already, by the way, clinched the division before this game. But this was a chance for White Chocolate to make it in, and he failed miserably. And by miserably, I don't mean that he got blown out. That means he lost by a little bit of points. And that is miserable. When you get blown out, you can accept that. You can like, you know what, man, it just wasn't my day. I was having a shitty game. Nobody showed up. But when you're this close and you lose by a little bit, it stings. It hurts just a little bit more. Um, and you know what? It all boiled down to a Sunday night game. My last player on the roster for both teams was Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown did something that I didn't expect him to do. I thought he was going to have a great game, but I didn't think he was going to have a 50-point game, and he didn't. He did not up until that 74-yard punt return for the touchdown, and that's what did it for him. And I tell you what, man. That was awesome. That was awesome. As he returned that punt, all I was doing was scream, "Go! Go, Antonio! Go! Go! Go!" And then I thought about it, like, why am I cheering? I'm already in. I want my boy White Chocolate in the playoffs, man. I want the best of the best to make it in there. Didn't work out, man. Sorry, White Chocolate. Maybe next year, bro. Injuries really piled up on you. You weren't able to get the waivers that you needed because waivers were out there. Injuries is part of the game. You got to pick up the waivers, and you just didn't get the right waivers this year, man. I don't know. Maybe you were sleeping on it. Maybe you didn't pay attention. But guys were picking up waiver wise who still producing to this day. Matter of fact, I got Kendrick West on my team, and that's Jamal Charles' backup. So, um, anyways, I improved to 9-4. I got a first week bye. Next matchup, we got Enfuego versus Century Legends. Century Legends, I'm telling you right now, man. Next year, I love you to death, Pedro. I think you're a great guy, but I can't have you in the league, man. You fuck up too much, dude. You don't set your lineups. You don't pay attention to not just setting your lineups by making them legal or illegal, but you just dude, you just quitting on us. And this matchup versus Enfuego is very important to some people. As far as fantasy football goes, you know what I'm saying? This is not like life important or anything like that. But these guys did pay $500 and they want a fair chance to win. Guys like Big Time needed a loss from Enfuego, and they didn't get a loss from him. They got a W. He got a W. A loss for Enfuego would have put Big Time in the playoffs, and Enfuego would have been out of there. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You didn't play. He got an automatic win, and Big Time got knocked out of the playoffs because of it. Anyways, you screwed your friend on this Century Legends. Your friend Elliot got screwed because you didn't set your lineup. But hey, man, it's just fantasy football. Congratulations, Fuego, for making playoffs. Next matchup, we got Extractors versus Royal Oak. This was a meaningless game. Extractors was 4-8 coming in. Royal Oak was 8-4. It didn't matter who won or lost. Extractors wasn't going to make the playoffs, and Royal Oak was. Extractors blew him out. Great game, but meaningless. Royal Oak, you dropped to 8-5. but you will be in the playoffs. And Extractors at 5-8, you're eliminated. Next matchup, LLX2 versus Munchin on Bunchin. This is the matchup I was watching on Monday night. Monday night, this was a very close game. As a matter of fact, it came into Monday night tied, these two teams. They came into Monday night tied. Munchin on Bunchin came in with a perfect record, and he needed McFadden to have a great game. LLX2 was 8-4, pretty much already. I mean, actually was 7-5, and he didn't need a victory, but a victory would just clinch, would just solidify his spot in the playoffs. He wouldn't have any shot of not making the playoffs with a W. Well, come to find out that on Monday night, the Cowboys defense showed up, and old McFadden didn't. Old McFadden fumbled the ball 2 times. He did manage to get a touchdown in there, but because of his fumbling, he lost a whole lot of snaps to Robert Turbin, and only gave him 8 points. And the Cowboys defense gave LLX 23 points. So he improved to 8-5. He beat Munchin on Bunchin and ended his perfect season run at 12 wins. Munchin on Bunchin, you dropped to 12-1. But the bright light at the end of the tunnel for you, Munchin Bunchin, is that you do get a first week bye. LLX2, you'll have to play next week in round 1. Next matchup, another meaningless game. Carolina Pride versus Team Nice. Carolina Pride came into it 3-9. Team Nice came into it 8-4. Win or lose, Carolina Pride was out. Team Nice was in. Carolina Pride just said, "Hey, fuck it, I'm gonna win anyways." So he won 188-80, and that's with a player scoring 0. So Carolina Pride, I have to give you the salute for having the highest score of the week. But once again, it doesn't matter. Team Nice, you move on to the playoffs. You'll play next week in the first round because in your league, Munchin on Bunchin has the first week bye. Last matchup is Big Time versus Dom. Big Time, you needed a loss from Enfuego because even though you won, you just didn't have the amount of points total to match up to Enfuego's team, because his team scored way more points throughout the regular season. But like I said, man, you got screwed when Enfuego played Century Legends, and that was a default win. Century Legends didn't set his lineup, so you needed him to lose, and he won. So therefore, you're out Big Time. You made a strong push at the end, man. Your team didn't look like it was going to make it like midway through the season. Then coming along the end, you really made a strong push the last 4 or 5 weeks. Unfortunately, it ends here, man. You beat your boy Dom, who didn't set his lineup either. But, hey, maybe next year, man. I don't know. I don't know if you guys like this league enough to play next year. But for those of you who didn't make it, better luck next year, man. Maybe better drafting, maybe paying more attention to lineups, maybe understanding that some trades do help you even though you think they don't. Um, hey, man, it's just coaching, man. That's all it is. The players play the game. You put the players in the game. You just put them in there. So it's all about your coaching skills. To the people who made it, congratulations, man. And to everybody, once again, thank you for participating in this inaugural Naples All-Star League. It was a blast. I mean, there was no major hiccups here, except for the little squabble we had about me getting grumped. But that's fine, man. I know I was getting over. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I had a really good time with you guys. Now, as far as the playoffs goes, let me tell you right quick. The next week, we're going to have Munchin on Bunchin and Bathroom Banners with a bye. Fuego, you will play Team Nice in the first week. And the first week will feature the Battle of the Brothers, LLX2 versus Royal Oak. You guys will play each other in the first week of the playoffs, so one of y'all won't be moving on to carry the Louisi name. Anyways, man, I'll see y'all on Friday. I'll give y'all my prediction for the week, which will only be 2 teams. But, hey, nonetheless, it's still going to be a prediction. Once again, thank you all for playing. And remember, Bathroom Bandits run this bitch.